Hello everyone, and thank you for having me here today. My name is Rubiyoshi, and I'm here to showcase Ori and the Blind Forest Definitive Edition Randomizer with the 0 EXP variation. For those of you who are not familiar with this setting, it causes all experience and ability cells obtained to not actively increase Ori's level. This is important because leveling up allows us to progress through the various skill trees in the level up menu. This also prevents us from manipulating timed level ups for faster sections, or utilizing the Save Anywhere glitch to perform cutscene skips. It also prevents us from doing certain techniques that we take for granted, such as saving multiple times at a soul link or using dash in the air. To make up for this, however, I've edited the item pool of the randomizer here to include the abilities from the skill tree as pickups. That means that picking up an energy cell might give us Rekindle, allowing us to save at our place soul links again. As for the logic and difficulty settings, this is being played on the 4.0 DLL with standard logic, additionally with the random spawn and open world variation enabled, with our goal mode being forest trees. This means that we will need to visit all of the spirit trees and complete the final escape in Horu. One last setting to note is that this is being played with the competitive item pool, which removes the Ginzo and Horu teleporter unlocks. That means we will need to find our water vein and sunstone in order to enter those dungeons and complete the seed. And with that, we should be all set to go. Let me go and just get a file ready here. Going in 3, 2, 1, go. And we're off. Ooh, we are starting in Forlorn here with double jump. Okay. This is an interesting start. So first off, I'm going to want to save, so that way if I die, I don't need to watch Ori falling in again. So there are quite a couple pickups we can get here by traversing the area normally. Fortunately, we did not get any form of blue breakage, so we can't deal with the plant, but we should be okay. I'm gonna wait this cycle out. I don't think I can now beat it, so first experience drop. Should we gonna make this cycle here? Yep. Sunstone immediately. Okay, that's a very interesting start there. So that means that we don't have to worry about trying to find the sunstone later, but there's still other pickups that we would need to actually get places. My third energy cell is useful. So if we fall in that lower part, we can trigger this cutscene while grabbing that pickup. And then I don't think I can get that EXP right next to me actually, so I'm just gonna reload my save and appear at the entrance. Grenade, okay, so there's our blue breakage. So my guess is the plant is gonna need something now, but just to be safe, I'm gonna check the few pickups I can outside here of Forlorn, and then we'll teleport back in. Get a grenade breaks the ice? It does not. Charge flame can break this ice, but not grenade. Okay, just the keystone in the water. I'll probably do a swim to grab that actually while I teleport back. Oh, so we can go charge flame. So let me just quickly go back in. We're still missing some tools in order to actually escape Forlorn here proper. We don't have any other wells active, so my guess is the plant has a different kind of teleporter that we can use to get out. It's probably going to be swamp teleporter if I had to guess. So back and around we go. I'm going to play it safe once again. So it's very interesting that we have our form of blue breakage really early on here. Let's not die to the slimes. We should be okay. Oh, and we did. Thankfully we saved. Yep, there's just one teleporter. I had a feeling. Okay. So with double jump, we have a pseudo form of wall interaction, usually not expected until expert or master logic though. So with that, I'm assuming that one of the plants over in the Hollow Grove tree area over here is going to be either some form of wall interaction or maybe a power skill like Bash potentially. Oh, or dash. Okay, dash is interesting. It doesn't quite give us any verticality yet. And since we can't actually level up, we won't be able to get charge dash to make use of it. But we can. It does allow us to move faster in the overworld too, so that's a very useful skill to find. Just quickly jump off the wall. Wall jump, okay. There's our proper form of wall interaction. So with that, we can go into Moon Grotto. I believe with that, we can actually go up into Spider Sack as well. Since I'm closer to that, I'm going to quickly run and check in that direction. If I don't find anything, then I'm just going to quickly die and get back over to where we just were. Just do a quick dash glide across. Like so. Actually, I should have checked up there first, but we're fine. Oops. I forgot I've wall jump now. I'm actually gonna go around Moon Grotto here, or around the outer part of Swamp before I go down to Moon Grotto proper. Some experience. Real quick, I'm gonna try this. Okay, I was trying to see if I can get a hyperspeed to get that pickup over there, but I was not able to. Real quick, we can't cutscene skip past this, so I'm just gonna trigger it. I suppose if I don't find anything over here, though, I could die and keep that barrier down, so I don't have to go through the puzzle room there. Just a couple more pickups left to check on this outer part of Swamp. Finding a lot of keystones, which is useful. If this pickup is not anything noteworthy, I'm probably going to just die. Okay, yep. So let's make friends with the slug here. And we'll head back from here. Back into Grotto. Hopefully I don't die coming out of this cutscene. Should be okay? Yep, I'm okay. Using Trick Flame, we can check that plants. Our first map stone, okay. Saving to get our energy and health back, and down into Grotto we keep going. Let me set myself there. Just experience. quickly check over by Death Gauntlet real quick, make sure that there's nothing hiding over here. If we had one more energy cell, we would be able to go backwards into actually glades from here. Oh, speaking of, we have a vanilla energy cell, so we can open the gate and go into glades from here actually, which I will go ahead and make use of. Unfortunately, it means I can't check that pickup in the water there without dying, but we'll save it for later. Make sure we get across here. And we have access to glades again. We also have grenade, which is very interesting because that allows us to do a couple of tricks to check the various grenade pickups in the area. Save and activate the teleporter while... Oops. Taking a quick dip into this poison water, we can see what this pickup is with just the base amount of health that we have. There's another energy cell. As nice as it would be to keep that, it's not worth for us to go and altar back to this water, since we have a vanilla energy cell that is always there in 4.0. And real quick, I'm running to check what this pickup is underneath the tree, just an ability cell. That pickup is one that's probably easily forgotten in 4.0 with random spawn. So coming up here, I'm going to toss a grenade on the swing actually, and by pausing on the frame that it hits the swing, the momentum continues to influence the swing and can cause us to fly straight up. And Ori's position stays on the swing actually, even though it's been moving around. So we can use that to climb, kind of warp our way up there and see what we could get from that thing behind the grenade. So just have an attack upgrade. Attack upgrade is useful because that increases the strength of our charge flame and grenade. And here I am quickly running through sunken glades to see if there's anything below. In the poison water pool, we have just an ability cell for now. Ultra Stomp. So there's our first instance of the skill tree ability being on a pickup. So Ultra Stomp, what that does is that increases the strength, the damage of Stomp that you would do to enemies. Real quick, I'm actually going to go into the upper part of Spirit Caverns and then loop all the way back around so I can fully clear this section up here. Well, the exception being the, I think it's an ability cell underneath the Spirit Tree himself that you normally need grenade to open a lantern, to light a lantern to open up a gate. That's it, sorry. So far not finding anything in upper Spirit Caverns here, but that's alright. These are very fast checks to grab. I'm gonna open this door from a distance, that way Sign does not talk to us. Try grab the energy to save, and we're gonna check Gladeser right here. After this, we're going to go down towards Wall Jump Tree, and we'll work our way back up to Charge Flame Tree, not Charge Jump. Just more experience. So far, we're having a slow start after finding Dash. A lot of the seat is opened up for where we can go now. Getting a nice little dash glide to get closer to the altar. Ooh, energy regen. So that bonus pickup added by the rando causes you to slowly regenerate your energy at a rate of 1 energy cell every minute. It stacks in intensity though, so if I find more, that would increase the rate that I recover energy. And here we have Charge Flame Burn and Spark Flame, along with Wind Restored. Charge Flame Spark, I believe what that does is increases the damage of your Charge Flame. Spark Flame increases the damage of just your normal Spirit Flame attack, and when restored is the normal event that you get from Forlorn. So this is actually our first tree we're coming up on. It's a little late into the run, but we have a lot of the map opened up and we have a lot of mobility available to us, so. Alright. Energy cell in the tree, that's very useful for us. Let's go back to Glades and we'll go towards Charged Flame Tree. With my current skill set, it is possible for us to go down into deep Blackroot and go towards Dash and Grenade Tree. However, I'm going to hold off on that for a little bit longer while I run over the Charged Flame Tree and check the upper part of Spider Sack. So I did get the pick mark. Another map stone, that's good. Actually, I can't check the upper part of Charged Flame Tree, Spider Sack area, whoops, because I don't have a way to break the ceiling up above. Actually, I think I might. Also, Ultra Spirit Flame. I believe that allows us to fire as many as we want. No, that's just another damage increase for Spirit Flame. Okay, because I've gotten some of those trees from those abilities from the red tree, I cannot kill or lure that frog to jump over for us, but that's okay. So let's go into Blackroot from here. Unfortunately, we cannot skip this cutscene, so we have a moment to relax here. Regroup, okay. That's very useful. That will heal us for 1 health, I believe, when we create a Soul Link, which is useful. Because otherwise, health conservation is very important in 0 EXP here, especially when we cannot restore it by just placing Soul Links down. So getting a quick little dash pad over, I'm going to check this pickup here, and then I will altar back to the well. And then just go up and around from there. The lantern fell, but thankfully with grenade we can just light it ourselves. Oh, and we did not make in time for the cycle, but that's okay. So one noteworthy difference here is after I pull this lever and unveil the darkness in Blackroot here, I actually will not be able to pull the lever to keep it open that you normally would do by just rekindling your save. However, what I can do is, since I do have dash, I can still make it over to the boulder escape area, so. Just grabbing a quick couple pickups. Quickly grab the tree, and then I'm going to check the one pickup in the main room actually. Make sure it's not anything important. So for a 3 tree hint, we either got the sunstone that we found or the started Guman seal. So that's not useful for us now, but hopefully at our 6 tree hint we'll get a hint for the water vein. There's the water health cell, which is a little useful but not necessary, so I'm just gonna quickly light that lantern and die to the laser. And down we rush to boulder escape. I want to get to lower black room. I'm gonna want to keep the frog alive at the end, so I'm gonna jump over the boulder there. Make sure this frog does not jump into the spikes. And I can also use them to check what this pickup is here behind this rock. Just a health cell, that's useful. In our map zone, we have charge dash efficiency, so if we ever find charge dash and air dash, we'll have a lot of nice utility that we can do with that. So first off, oh, okay, whoops. Jumped a little too close to the spikes there, but it's okay. I'm gonna re-put this map stone in case there's anything important on map stones. I'll place a save over here. Thankfully with dash, this reverse frog lure here is not as difficult, so... Okay. That's a first. Because that crusher was very clearly straight up, so... And there I thought he didn't jump fully and got hit by the spike somehow. It was fine. Make sure he goes further along to the crushers here. Slow and steady. Oh. I do have to be careful because my normal spirit flame is actually quite strong due to all the red tree pickups I found, as well as the attack upgrades. So here we just need to open this door for him. Oop. Speaking of, and there he goes. So we can make our save up there. Missed that cycle. And I'm actually going to go check a little further down Blackroot this direction before I go back up and around towards the tree, because I don't, even though I can fully clear this area, or most of this area, I would like to try and minimize my time backtracking into Blackroot here if needed, so doing a quick dash glide across the spike pit. Find an energy cell. And I'm going to quickly check this last pickup across here before I make my way back up towards the tree. Come on now, frog. Thank you. So, now that I have a little bit of downtime, I'm trying to think where would my next destination be. I should probably go back into Grotto because there's a large density of pickups there between the plants and just the double drum tree itself. I'm gonna give this damage boost a shot real quick. Just a keystone. Okay. We have enough keystones for now, and if needed, I can dupe in 4 more. I'm gonna make a save, wait it out for this laser. Should we get a dash glide across? quickly run, check a couple of pickups. And here we have some more lore. So at this rate, we're hoping that Water Vein is not somewhere here in Blackroot, because since I did not activate the Blackroot teleporter, I would have to go all the way from the Glades teleporter for one. But also that would mean that it is in very deep into the Blackroot area here. Also, that's a somewhat appropriate teleporter, but we already went and unlocked that. So with that, we're going to go back to Moon Grotto and work our way down fully. Thankfully, since we've checked the side areas, we can go straight down and go from there. So a small bit of the ledge you can grab there. Makes climbing up the wrong side very easily. Ooh, Sorrow Teleport, that's very interesting. We actually almost have all the tools we need to do some of the checks over in Sorrow, due to clipping through a wall that you can do. Otherwise though, I would definitely need Stomp or Climb and Charge Jump to do anything else there, really. So, Spirit Efficiency. I'm actually not sure what that does. I'm guessing it has something to do with energy. But otherwise though, we're just quickly clearing out pickups in Grotto. Ooh, Clean Water, that's a very important find, because that allows us to go swing without taking damage. It'll also mean in the final escape, we don't have to worry about taking too much damage from, or preserving a lot of health for the final swim section of it. Opening that energy door, I'm gonna quickly run to this side. Oops. I bumped my head against the ceiling there, so I lost my momentum. Trying to toss the grenade off to hit that energy cell, or that plant, for no luck. Oops. Okay. Neither pickups were of note. Safer, just in case I touch spikes. Okay. Ooh, charge jump. That's a very good find. So that gives us a lot more mobility that we can use now. Trying to see if I can quickly run over and kill that guy. Apparently I missed, but we're fine. So we're actually pretty close to having enough skills to complete this seed, actually. Quickly ran to go check the mini-boss fight in Grotto and make sure that there's nothing hiding out of that pickup. And we went up and got the energy cell there, so... As we run down to Double Jump Tree, I believe our best interest is to go actually over to Valley Entry. Ultra Soul Link. I believe that decreases the time further for Soul Link that you need. Either that or that. Oh, no, because I think that's Soul Link efficiency that halves the cost of Soul Link to half an energy normally. Whoopsie. Health regen. It's the same as energy regen, except it applies to health instead. Oops. Okay. Ultra Spirit Magnet. Okay, that's useful as the upgraded version of Spirit Magnet, where pickups will very rapidly fly towards Ori instead of you needing to be around them. So with that, I'm actually going to go back into Glades, and I'm going to go up through towards Spirit Caverns, actually. Or not through Spirit Caverns, but around towards the Grove area, and from there towards Valiant Tree. That's it. Real quick though, I can check pickups over here that I could not before, and Death Gauntlet. Another map stone. I can check the pickup in the water as well as other the upper part here, because I have charge jump, I can break through that now. Map markers, that's useful. So I believe that means that all of the pickups and whatnot should appear on the map for me, should I need to refer to it. Oopsie. It's okay, we can just quickly dash back across. Yeah, with open world though, that means we can go pretty deep into Valley actually from the bottom side, especially if charge jump. I can also check what this pickup is over here. No long story. Just experience. You never know, it could have been Bash. And since my keystone count is a little on the lighter side, I'm not gonna actually go around and watch the cutscene anyway. It is definitely way slower to do so, but I think it'll be important for me to conserve my keystone count that way. Plus, I can also run around this way real quick to check a couple pickups over in Spider Sack that I could not before. Namely, Progression Vault, your nade pickup, and the health cell to the right. Just an ability cell. I'll lower the Spider Sack down just in case we need it. Another map stone, so. Just a lot of experience, but doesn't hurt to clear the map out slowly. Unfortunately, we're unable to jump past the cutscene trigger for this, but that is alright because we get the teleporter should we need to come back to this area later. So now, unfortunately, we cannot skip all of this cutscene, but we can skip this portion of it. So. I think something noteworthy at this point too is to also go see what Forlorn Escape has for us. Even though we cannot complete it, it is the climax of the dungeon, and so there might be something important on that pickup there. For now, I'm going to skip checking the Valley Long Swing pickup, because I don't believe, even though we have all the tools for that section, I don't believe what we need would be over there, so. Very good. Dash glide across. Should be able to... There we go. Cross the valley pit here. Took a couple of pickups in the very bottom part of the valley. Ow. Frog's lightning. Thankfully I have regroup, which will help offset some of the damage I'm taking. Nothing particularly down here of note, but it's good to find a couple energy cells and further clear out the map a little more. So actually, so I'm gonna have to go back over there because oh, never mind. We found Bash, and arguably the best spot that we needed for it. So with Bash, I'm pretty sure the seed is in Gomo now. Oopsie. Let's go back around to the right, actually. At this point, the only problem that I can foresee is if Water Vein is stomp blocked or... yeah, if Water Vein is stomp blocked, basically. Otherwise, we are making great time here. Thankfully we have Sunstone, so we can use this frog to break the rock for us. And we are slowly working our way towards our trees. Ooh, so our 6th tree gave us the hint that Water Vein is indeed in Misty. So that's very good knowledge, as we can run over there and check that right now, actually. Oh gosh. We just gotta get a really good dash, glide, jump across, and we should be good. I might have to come from above, actually. Wait, I have Bash now, so I can just chain a couple of Bash grenades and we should be good to get across. There we go. Ooh, I'm gonna need this frog. This way, our health and energy are looking very good actually, so we should be pretty much set to quickly finish the seed out as soon as we can find our keys and complete our trees. We're gonna take a dip and spike there. If we're lucky, we'll find Water Vein before we hit the tree, but if not, we'll have to make do with completing the Less the Misty here. gonna take a death here to reset my health. I took a lot of damage from that I did not need to. Ultra Defense, that is actually a very handy find. That will lower the damage. Ultra Defense is normally at the end of the green tree, so that lowers the amount of damage that we are taking from all sources. And thankfully with Charge Jump we can clear the breakage from this side. Okay, so we did not find it on our initial pass through Misty, unfortunately, but we should be set to keep continuing throughout, so... Oopsie. You just barely stand on the edge of those. Right, so. Quickly dashing to catch the grenade. We can get across. So that's a lot of experience on that pickup. Oops. Make sure to top off on our health. Try and preserve it as much as we can. Oops, that was a mistake. Should be fine though. Oh, triple jump. That is actually a very useful find for us, as that will allow us to do another jump with in the air, so. Extra air dash. That unfortunately does not do anything for us without the actual air dash ability from the trees, so. A health cell, that's very good because I was low on health. Oops. At this point, we're getting rapidly running out of pickups here in Misty. It's looking like it's either gonna be the very last check, that being the Guman Seal itself, or it's gonna be this grenade pickup coming out here. Hopefully it's not the actual fight, because that would be quite a walk to make. It is not. Okay, we are good to go then. So from here, I'm gonna quickly run into the Ginzo tree, complete the Ginzo escape to go towards Stomp tree, and then we'll work our way back towards Sorrow and go from there. Make sure we jump over that cutscene, we've never watched it yet. Very speedy Ginzo tree here. Let's charge jump and bash already. Whoops. Missed that shot, but that's fine. Shoot that down. Just bash it over. Ah. That fight could have gone a lot better, but whoops. We take what we get. So. Since we still are missing quite a bit of good skills, I'm gonna quickly run and check some of these pickups here in Ginzo. we have health regen 3. That is actually the last one in the pool, so that means we recover 1 health every 15 seconds, actually. Because one would be 60 seconds for a minute, and then it actually doubles the speed from there. So 30 seconds, and from there down to 15, as far as I'm concerned. For Mega Energy. Ultralight Burst, that increases the damage of our grenade. Since we don't actually have Stomp, we can't quite break this floor, but we can just do a couple redirects, charge them through that sidewall. Valley Toll will activate it. Life markers. That normally just shows us where life cells are on the map, but the rando actually makes it such that that actually also tells us, or gives us a little bit of life regen. Quickly running through this Picanto. I believe that should be a good angle. Nope, the angle's off actually. Oops. One nice feature that the 4.0 randomizer adds actually is a keybind that you can hold to get very quick and consistent double bashing without needing the precise timing that you normally need. So that makes a lot of double bashing chains easier in 4.0. While standard does not expect any of those, it can be faster to do some if needed. Another Mega Energy. Quickly skipping the cutscene. We're gonna work our way into the Stomp Tree. And then from here, I believe we have the skills needed to go backwards partially through Sorrow and work our way towards the charge jump tree. Oops. I want to see if I can get that redirect. Just never know if this pickup is gonna be. No. It was not, but you could never tell. Alright, with that, let's go to Sorrow. Now, unfortunately, I don't believe we can go left actually, because there will be a floor that I cannot stomp through. However, I should be able to go right. Oh, actually, I got an idea. So let's double check this way first, see what we have blocking us. Yeah, there's this wall here. Oh, okay, that works too. I wasn't sure actually, but that's good to know. Let's kill this frog real quick. Make a save, and we can quickly work our way over to the charge jump tree then. So taking some damage, we can charge jump there. And doing the same recoil trick there, we can break that floor. And with that, we have all of our trees. And with our sunstone found immediately, we can work towards Horu and complete the seed. So, 2 Thornfelt Swamp we go, and we will run through Horu Fields. Actually, hopefully this... I have Bash, we're fine. I was afraid for a second I would not be able to actually cross the fields themselves, but with Bash we should be fine. Since we don't actually have Stomp, we can't quite break that wall, but we can just break it the normal way, not the unintended way. And across Horu Fields we fly. I was hoping to get a grenade throw off that, but threw it a little bit too far forward. I'm going to try the door warp glitch here once, because all we need to do is just place a save once we get in here. If done correctly, this will allow us to skip the fight below. Nope, I pressed stop a little too soon. It's okay. This is really strong. With all the red tree pickups that we found, we can just quickly kill him. Thus, we start our final escape. Charge Flame Burst. That normally increases the range of your Charge Flame. Without Glide, this room might be a little tricky, but we should be fine. If the fire, we're fine with as we have clean water. Oops. Oh, that's accidentally spawned Kuro in that last room. That's unfortunate. I held right a little bit too soon, and without air dash or anything of that sort we run, it would actually quickly get to the right enough to despawn her. We can charge our charge flame, get through that wall. Run through the escape. Thankfully, since we found Triple Jump, that corridor is a lot less scary. There we go. And with that, we are holding right. Overall, I would say this was a very fun and interesting start to a seed. We definitely found a lot of power skills early, which made this a lot faster. My routing could have been a little better. I think neglecting Moon Grotto early on was a mistake. And then also not opting to go towards Valley entrance, I believe, a little sooner. Though I do believe putting off Blackroot like I had done so was a good call. Checking everything that I could over to the left first before I went down into that area. Otherwise though, I would say I'm satisfied with the seed. We did not find as many pickups from the skill trees I would have expected, but we did find a couple of them. So overall, this is definitely not a normal combination that is played Randomizer of 0 EXP, and you do have to go through some work to add the custom skills from it to the item pool, but it's not too hard to do so, and I hope one day they'll add settings for it. So with that, I'm actually going to just let these credits play out. So um, thank you again though everyone. My name is Rubiyoshi, and I hope you continue to enjoy the Oriversary going on.